Have you ever wondered why some women slowly close off emotionally, even when there hasn't been a big fight? It's often not the obvious mistakes or loud arguments, but the silent wounds, the moment where she felt unseen, she felt unheard, she felt unvalued. Things like withdrawing affection without explanation, treating her emotions like drama, or even failing to cherish the very woman you once pursued or chased. Now, let's walk this road together with humility, not with pointing accusing fingers, and then we'll rediscover what keeps a woman's heart close. Therefore, our topic of consideration is the easiest ways to lose your woman without knowing it. And then we are talking about wisdom for men. Remember, last time we spoke at length on how a woman can lose her man without knowing it. So today, we are talking about how a man can lose her woman without knowing it. So welcome to BlissHills Relationship and Marital Hub, where love meets wisdom and healing begins. Now, if you are passionate about building a God-centered, emotionally healthy relationship, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Remember, this is your daily space for growth and grace. Once again, I welcome you. Now, let us start this journey with number one, ignoring her emotional needs. Ignoring her emotional needs. This is one of the cheapest and easiest ways to lose your woman. Now, you must hear this, that a woman may look strong, hold everything together, and still keep smiling. But you need to know that inside every woman, or on the inside, every woman wants to be seen. Every woman wants to be heard. Every woman wants to be held emotionally. It's very important that you know this as a man. Now, when her feelings are brushed aside as too much, or her worries are dismissed as drama, then she learns to stop sharing. Beware. Not because she doesn't care, but because she feels alone. She feels unheard. She feels unvalued. Now, instead of ignoring her, it's very, very important you can create safe space for her rather than ignoring her. Create safe space for her emotions. It's very, very helpful. Ask thoughtful questions and don't run away. When you ask those thoughtful questions, stay present in the answer. Stay present. Don't try to fix. Just feel with her. That's all. That may be all she wants from you. Don't try to fix. You heard? Just stay and feel with her. That's all. Remember, and don't forget, that a woman who feels emotionally safe becomes emotionally generous. It is very, very important that you know this. Now, let's move forward with number two. Let's talk now about the mistakes of failing to cherish her over time. The mistake of failing to cherish her over time. Now, it's easy to pursue her before marriage. It's common. You pursued her with calls, phone calls, You pursued her with gifts. You chased around her with attention, even with compliments. But hear this, once life gets busy after marriage, after wedding, now you are in marriage and everything gets busy, many men stop cherishing the very woman, that same woman they once chased, that same woman they were rallying around before wedding. She now begins to feel like a task now, no longer as a treasure like it used to be those days. And slowly, as a result of this, her heart shuts down. It's very important lesson to learn here. Men, hear this from me. Instead of drifting into routine, daily routine that does not allow you time, that does not allow you chance and opportunity to do, to behave, to rally around her and do those things you used to do before wedding. Hear me. Keep pursuing her heart. Don't just make out time for routine, daily routine. Also, try to keep pursuing her heart. The same way you were doing those days, continue. Even after you have won her now, continue. Notice the little things she does. Notice them. Observe them. Speak her own love languages regularly, not just at intervals. Not your own love language. Because as a man, your own love language is different. It's straight. It's strict. But her love language is different, far different from yours. Learn to speak them. Remember, don't forget, consistency in affection is what builds deep emotional safety. You must know this. Number 3 thing you must know is that the error of dismissing her voice or input, you must take note of this. It's an error, the mistake you have been making of dismissing her voice or her input. Now, when a woman offers her own opinion and gets ignored or cut off repeatedly, she begins to question her value in the relationship. She may stop talking, not out of peace, but out of pain, because feeling unheard is the same as feeling unimportant. Now, instead of dismissing her, invite her input and also consider it genuinely. Consider it. Show appreciations for her perspective, for her own views, for her own opinions. Even when you feel it does not flow, even when you think they don't matter, learn how to appreciate them and acknowledge them. Let her know that her voice also matters every single time. Yes, remember, honoring her voice shows you value her. That's what it shows. That's what it portrays. When you honor her words, you honor her advice, you honor her input, it shows that you value her, you value her voice, you value her soul. Number 4, men stop being harsh with words or silent with affection. Now, some men, most times, will make this mistake of using silence as power. Even though I may understand that a man, by nature, a man is not wired, a man is not programmed to do 2 things at a time. I mean, talking and thinking. It's a woman that is wired to be thinking and be talking at the same time. A man can only do one one per time. That's why it's easy to catch your man when he cheats, because his focus automatically drifts. Whenever you see a man is thinking, he's not talking. And when he's talking, he's not thinking. That's why you see our fathers those days, they come back from work, a lot of things on their head. They carry chair and go under the tree and sit down because they want to think. They don't want to be talking at the same time. For a woman, you misunderstand them. So I can understand that, but we must learn. Some men, sometimes we use silence as power. It's not supposed to be. Others speak sharply when they want to speak without realizing the wound it leaves. They attack. But hear this, words can either build her up or break her down. We must take this into cognizance. And silence, especially when used to punish, is not strength, but separation. You must know these two things. If you are thinking as a man, let it be known. Don't make it as a weapon. Instead of this, let your words be soft when you want to speak. Let it be soft when she is most vulnerable. Let it be soft. Apologize quickly also and sincerely when you are wrong. Also, touch her hands when you talk. It reminds her she's loved, not being lectured, especially when you are talking. To show that you are not being harsh, you are not lecturing her. Hold her hands while you do so. Remember, don't forget, gentleness is no weakness. It is wisdom that is wrapped in strength. Number 5, the risk of taking her for granted. That's one of the risks, one of the errors, one of the mistakes you can make, and then you lose her without knowing. The risk of taking her for granted. You know, when she keeps giving, serving, caring, and no one says thank you, resentment builds over time, quietly, gradually. So she may still cook, clean, love the children, and smile in public, but inside, her heart grows tired and unappreciated. Now, instead of assuming she knows, thank her, appreciate her, even for the daily things. Also, share responsibilities. Be present, not passive. Be present. Also, let her know she is valued, not just for what she does, but for who she is. Not just for what she does or what she can offer, but for who she is, who God has made her to be. Remember, no man is perfect. No one is perfect. So the way she is, appreciate the little input you see. Remember, a grateful man never loses a good woman. And as I'm rounding off, as I close, I want to advise every one of us, beloved brothers. A woman doesn't disconnect overnight. It's often slow and it's often silent. It's gradual. But if you notice the signs early and respond quickly with love, you respond with understanding, and you respond with humility. Hear me, you can win back. You can win her back more than before. Yes, you can win back her heart. You can bring back everything to restoration. So remember, don't forget, to keep a woman's love, you must keep seeing her heart even after the vows are made. Keep looking into her heart even after the vows have been made. Don't relent. Don't give up. Don't stop what you were doing earlier on before now. Those things you used to do before wedding, during wedding, and earlier after wedding, continue doing them even when you have fully entered into marriage. Speak to the queen in her. Walk with her in grace and patience and understanding. Let strength and gentleness walk hand in hand, because a wise man doesn't just keep his woman. A wise man also keeps her heart alive. Finally, as we round off, was this teaching helpful? If yes, please don't keep it to yourself alone. Like it, share your views in the comment section, and also share with another brother who needs to hear this. And if you haven't yet, please do subscribe to BlissHills Relationship and Marital Hub, your daily dose of God's wisdom for relationship and marriages. I will see you again in our next video. Remember to drop a comment below. Tell me, which of these areas as a man is God leading you to grow in today? Thank you for being with us. Congratulations. Goodbye.